formula.
That was a question there?
No, she said that she wanted it in the bowl.
I haven't.
Yeah, I didn't even drink properly. Don't know my shirt.
Chapter 8, yes?
Would you get ready?
I feel like my boobs are fine. But if I feel like in the future, I feel like I'm really upset by it. Most likely. But right now, I wouldn't.
Isn't that what you're using?
It's like, I wouldn't mind. Not now, considering my age.
Yeah, like,
money-wise, stuff like that.
I agree with you. But like, in the future,
It was
I'm
only
just
been 1 month
but
and
right
then
now,
it was before trials.
things are fine. Like, yeah.
Right now, we don't really matter. It's like, it's just uniform and what are we even good for?
Yeah.
But then in the future, I feel like
Like three
it's not like
math
these,
questions.
like these like normal,
Yeah, it's just like,
just a little bit. Yeah, like there, go up, go up.
yeah.
Like that. Yeah, that's it. I agree. So I'm missing one.
I feel like if I let myself loose in the future, like, I could do the plastic surgeries in an instant.
But I don't think I need to change my face though. It's like one thing I want to change. I'm actually so bad at English.
Me too. We have a something good. We have a something good.
Erin's mom.
Mom likes it.
I can be
What she look like?
They look the same. But Erin's mom looks like a nice, you know, this nice white girl, like, yeah. That's like a stereotype. It's like women that would send us to the scout. Yeah. She looks like that. Can you hear that? It's a fucking washing machine.
Oh my god, I had that calculated the entire time. I could have done more questions.
It's the washing machine. Oh, yeah. Sounds like a rave. What's it? multimedia. It's kind of grubby. This animation's kind of grubby. I took so much pride in this.
I think it's really cool.
It's Blender and 3D animation. I'm proud of everything about these things. Because I had to do animation, right? But I couldn't change this screen and this screen. So I had to add something.
Could have made like the lights bigger too.
Yeah, I could have. But then like I knew I would have been able to animate it like I had no time. I finished like 2 days.
Yeah.
Deep bio. Who's the do physics right now? Damn that.
Should I start?
Yes. Oh, you have nothing.
All right.
So come on.
Tangents and normals. Now, tangent, you should all know, the straight line that touches the curve once only at one point. Normal is perpendicular to that tangent, right? So, to find the equation of either tangent or normal, we are going back to, it's a straight line. To find the equation of the straight line, we use y, well, you can use y equals mx plus b, but depending on what information you have in the questions, you will use the equations. But usually you will be using y minus y1 equals mx minus x1, where x1 and y1 is a point, coordinates of a point on that line, whether it's a tangent or normal. So normal is a perpendicular line on the tangent. And remember the condition for perpendicular lines? The gradient of the product of the two gradients equals to -1. So that means if the tangent has the gradient of 5, the normal to that tangent will be -1/5. You switch the sign and the reciprocal of the gradient of tangent. For parallel lines, you know the gradients have to be equal. We are not doing that here. Let's do this equation. Find the equation of the normal. So I know that I have to use the condition of the perpendicular lines for the normal. So find the equation of the normal to the curve y equals this. I know the equation is y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. M is the gradient, so I need to first find the gradient. So if y is 1/3x, I need to find y dash. I'm going to write it as 1/3 x to the power of -1. Yes? And that's what you did yesterday, indices. So y dash will be 1/3. I'll bring the power down, -1 x. Take 1 away from the power becomes -2, which is -1/3. And I'm just writing it as a positive index. Okay, so I'm bringing x squared down. So change x to the power -2 to positive. Once I have my gradient, they said when find the equation of the normal to the curve at x equals this. I know, well, you can either find the gradient at this point first and then rewrite the gradient of the normal, or you can write the normal gradient first and then substitute. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to find y dash at x equals, what is it? 1 over 6. So I'm going to replace x by 1 over 6. So I need someone to tell me what it is. It's 1 over 6 whole square. 36, 1 over 12. Minus 12? Confirm
Minus
that.
12.
Minus 12, yes. So that's minus 12. So this is the gradient of the tangent still, yes? I haven't worked out the normal. So gradient of normal, or you can say m1 is minus 12 and m2 is the normal, will be, switch the sign, positive, and reciprocal of 12, which will be 1 over 12. Or you can actually use that to work out m2, however way you like to. So I have the gradient of the normal. I have the x coordinate here. I do need the y coordinate, isn't it? So when x is 1 over 6, y will be 1 over 3 times 1 over 6, which becomes 2. Have I worked out correctly? I think I did, but you tell me. So when x is 1 over 6, y is 2. So my equation of normal will be y minus y1 equals m, which was the gradient of the normal, x minus this. Never leave your answer like that. You will not get full marks. I don't have space here, so I'm going to continue here. This pen is gone as well. So another one. So write the final equation in general form. That's the preferred form. You can leave it as the gradient intercept form as well, but general form is the preferred form here. So I'm getting rid of 12. I'm multiplying 12y minus 24 equals x minus 1 over 6. Now I'm timing everything by 6, yes? Which will be now I will move, I'm going to actually move these two on this side because x has to be, remember in general form, it goes xy constant equals 0. So 6x minus 72y plus 144, and that's minus 1. Whatever way you like, whatever you want to move, okay, that's simple rearranging the equation. And finally, minus 72y, Vivi, you need to copy the board work. Alright. So this is my general form. If you get another digit here, let me know if I made a mistake. So general form is, remember in the general form, a should not be a negative or a fraction or a decimal. It has to be a positive whole number. That's the general form. Okay. And that was the equation of the normal. While you are working, who is not here? If you test your knowledge on trig, because we have done trig. You can take one tip from here. These are the applications of the sine rule. And see if you remember. We did it for another class yesterday and now for it. Okay, can I start the second one? Wait. Start. Right. The curve has a gradient of 4. So they gave you the value of m. But they gave me the value of m, but I have to have the equation for m to equate it to 4. Yes? So the curve has a gradient of 4. So this is the curve. I need to first find the gradient and then put it equal to 4. So y dash will be, I bring 2 down, it comes 6x, and gradient of 4 will be 0. Yes? They said gradient is 4, that's equal to 4. That's given. So from here, x will be 2 over 3. Okay, well they asked me find the coordinates of A. So just by using the gradient, I have the x coordinate. When x is this, I can find y by just simply substituting, isn't it? 4 over 9. I can tell you what it is. 4 over 3, 4 minus 12 is minus 8. Is that right? Check.
Yeah.
Yes, minus 8 over 3. So, never leave the answer just like that, x and y. They said find the coordinates of A. Yes, you have the coordinates of A. But the most appropriate way of writing is write a set of model K. 2 over 3. You know how, I don't know if you ever look at the Board of Studies markers guide when you go online, or work samples. They sometimes have work samples in the sense from the HSC exam. They always have the samples for people who got band 6, the highest band, before, or whatever is in extension before. So they got the bands, but they still show you how this person's band 6 is different to this person's band 6 because the way they have the setting out. Okay? That's how I choose the top ones. You know, sometimes they go, yes, there are same people who got exactly the same working out, exactly the same answer, got the full marks, but still, which one is the better one? This one. That's because they have set it out properly. So write the coordinates of A. For B, okay, find the equation of the tangent to the curve at A. The equation of tangent will be y minus y1. We have the point, y1. So that will be plus 8 over 3 equals m is 2 over 3 times x minus 9. Gradient is not 2 over 3. Where's the, that's not 2 over 3 gradient, isn't it? Gradient that told us 4. And that I only got when I substituted. So gradient is 4. Made a mistake here, right? Gradient of the tangent is 4. 4, that is 2 over 3. So, time everything by 3. 3y plus 8 equals times by 3. I can actually do this here rather than this. Yes? And then I can say 3y plus 8 equals 12x minus 8. Again, in in general form, that's -8, -8, -16. Check my answer, see if that's what you got. Yeah, it makes sense. If I substitute A in here, I do get 0. So this is your exercise. This was a question from the exercise, but I changed the numbers. So you still have to do that. So this is our next exercise, and you told me that there was no problem with the previous one, yes? Okay, so we do all these questions then. Did you have the last period yesterday? Or not?
No, we had period 5 more
Period 5. In term 4, you can most likely have last period. Like if someone's away and some other teacher has period 6 or period 12, they can get it again.
I had no idea what you just said just then.
You know that?
I have.
Now I'm saying that in term 4, you can expect to have a casual teacher for PS0 and PS6 as well.
Ah, okay.
Because some teachers who have this 12 PS6 will be doing that.
Miss, I think it's in the prelim exams.
Prelim exams, they're in week 8, aren't they?
You know, the timetable.
Timetable, how you got it?
Yeah.
we just got it.
You just got it. I haven't even looked at it. When is it?
Oh,
Yeah.
oh,
Is it-
advanced.
So maths is in week 8 or week
Both.
Week 8.
Wait, are you talking about advanced?
Advanced.
Extension is weekly Friday.
It's not Friday.
Then advanced is
We
on
haven't started
Wednesday.
looking at the exam paper yet. Google it now. Still marking your assignment.
Are you almost done?
How is it?
We are hoping that next week you'll have it.
Uh-huh. Is it okay?
So far.
Oh, she looks like she's.
Well, you tell me, if we give you a question
Oh my god.
and if the question is worth 1 mark, well, I think you all people are smart enough to know that 1 mark question, what can you write? Yes, at least answer has to be correct, yes? 2 mark question, you can't just give the answer. Isn't that what the common sense is? Like 2
Yeah.
marks have increased, so we expect more.
Yeah.
3 marks has to be even more. 4, 5 marks has to be few things so that each individual thing can get at least 1 mark, isn't it?
Well.
So you didn't look at the marking scheme. If the question is worth 5 marks,
She's talking about problem.
you have to have
No, she's
5
talking
different
about the
things.
nice
You can't
one.
keep on talking about just one thing for those 5 marks.
Miss, which problem are you talking about? Problem 2, the one where
Yeah,
it's 5
all.
marks each. Oh. You were problems with 5 marks.
Yes, that's exactly what I'm talking about. So it's, oh god, that is the hardest thing that we are doing this year, marking it.
I'm scared now.
Oh no. That's all we've been doing in the class, and just marking your exams. So what to do?
What to do?
Mark this first. notice it's actually, they're actually hard questions. Like the level of the trick questions that you can expect. Because it was supposed to be for my like top girls. And they all struggled with the last one. I don't think anyone got it. I do have the answers. Actually, I accidentally put the answers in your comment. You saw that? Right, so that I deleted it now. You don't have it now.
Oh man.
I saved it
Yeah.
down.
But I only did first two on that solutions page, not the last piece. I think was better than the last one. And this is the reason why they didn't get it, because I put it in the wrong class.
Have you started studying? I should start. Yeah, let me look at the timetable.
Yes, like this.
It's name, not kick.
Wait, can you take a picture of the exercise for me?
Your heartbeat rate.
Someone's having a seizure. Oh, we doing training music? It's okay. Which one?
The first one. What was the answer?
8, 72. answer if it's like that.
Oh, it just asks you, the first one asks you the tangent, this one asks you for
Mm.
yeah, okay.
So you will finish off this exercise and we will move on next lesson. I do have the answers for the worksheet.